Hey all. So I'm reaching the point in my game where I have stuff that I want to start demoing so that everybody can kind of see what I'm up to and how things are progressing. So I'm going to take a page out of my friend Rob's book here and start posting some semi-regular updates showing the functionality I've created. So what I've got now is I wanted my game to have text capability. I want it to pop up and do some things. And because I'm generally lazy, I want to be able to make it easier on myself to get text into it. So I've created myself an object that is responsible for doing those things. Actually, many objects. As you can see, the creation thing is quite involved, but that's software development for you these days. So, first and foremost, I can pop up a window. So this is just a temporary button on my interface as in developed. Don't worry about my terrible art. So the window pops up, and then I can also click to close it. So now if I want to put some text in there, I've just got it set up so that I can call set text format with a string. And that string is just going to contain stuff that I want to see with some special codes that I'll show as well. So now I can show this text window and it pops up with my text in it. But I can also do some other things. I've got various formatting codes that I've put in so that I can just kind of type it out and very easily set some properties on it. So the first thing that I can do is I can set the color. This will work with both a .NET name and like an RGB string. So maybe I'll do some green as well, and then I'll set this back to white. I can also set the alignment on it, so I can have centered right and left justified lines of text. And then I can also set a font. And these objects or these font uh, things here, I've actually preloaded into my text builder. They're just something that I've set up. I'm not sure where it is. It's somewhere. Anyway, they're preloaded, so those fonts have meaning. So this knows what a heading is. Also, it will properly process each one of these lines. So now I can pop up my little text window and I'll have some more interesting things to see. My colored text using a name string, RGB string, centered right, back to left, and then I can also see a different font. Something else that I wanted to do just for the design of my game is I wanted to be able to make it look like things are typing out. So, kind of printing one character after a time and after another in a animated kind of way. So now I have that capability. Also, I can also I've got it set up so that I can just tap on the screen to kind of skip that process to output it a little bit more quickly. Also, I wanted it to be able to clip to the window, so it wouldn't overwrite. So we can see that here. It doesn't go past the window bounds, and we can see that this is the last line, and the one that comes after it we don't see anymore. You might be able to see a pixel or two depending on the font sizes, but it's clipped to the actual window itself. So I'm not 100% sure exactly what the final output of these screens are going to be, but something along the lines of I want it to, have almost look like a back-end program that's going to be driving my main interface. This formatting gives me the flexibility to do things that are complex. So I can string all these together and I can kind of make this, little sequence that will do something hopefully cool. Uh, So this will just run. It's not terribly exciting, but there it goes. And yeah, that's what I've got so far. So I'll be putting this to good use, hopefully sometime in the near future. I'll see you again. Thanks. Bye.